What's good, folks? We back. What's the worst betrayal you ever experienced in a video game? Did it leave you heartbroken and so mad you could body slam somebody through a table? I'm telling you right now, there's some stuff on this list that, yeah, I want to body slam somebody. Today, we're going to be ranking betrayal from the least impactful and emotional to the most impactful and emotional. First up on the list, we got Larry sucker punching Lee after he saved his life. And this betrayal, it really shows you Larry as a character. He doesn't care if you save his life, he only want to do what he thinks is best for the group, and ultimately, he thought that Lee was detrimental to the group, so he tried to pack him up. This betrayal really foreshadows what's to come, and shows that people can really switch up on you quicker than you think. Emotional wise, it's not as impactful as other betrayals because we already got a little bit of beef with Larry. And I'm not gonna lie, when this happened, I was like, yeah, just wait on it. I'ma really square up with you. I really wanted to fight that man. But instead, this man gets his head bashed in while he having a heart attack. It's like, oh man, I can't even fight him no more. I was also like, hey, just wait on it. I'ma get with Lily just to make this man mad. Even more fierce than he already is. Now, let's talk about a sad one. Now this one probably brought a tear to your eye. We talking about Sam. Now Sam, he's that dog that turned on Clem for a can of beans. It really hits home if you're a dog person. Not to mention, Clem just lost everything. If you think about it, without the dog bite, a lot of stuff changes. And it really tells you about the atmosphere that they living in. It's not only humans going through it, but also the animals. They had to adapt. And Sam's death scene, hey, it brought a tear to my eye, I ain't even gonna lie. But before he bit me, oh yeah, when he bit me, I was like, oh, say less, I'm really about to pack you up. I ain't mean to pack him up like that. I ain't want bro to die like that. I just want to, like, I don't know, just kick him in his head a little bit. Just get him off for me. I ain't mean for bro to get packed up. And after that, I was like, oh man, I just wanted to punch you in your mouth. I just want you to understand. But instead, yeah, GG's. Rip Sam, man. I'm Rip Sam. But now, let's talk about another betrayal. We talking about Bonnie and Mike. Now listen, with Bonnie and Mike, I thought they was chilling. I thought they was cool. It was like it's just me, you, and Kenny out here. We gotta make the best of it. And all of a sudden, they change up on you. Listen, this is the thing that gets me though. They really said, okay, let's take Arvo and let's get up out of here. Let's leave Clem with the person that we think is off his rockers. And not only that, let's take all the food and let's take the vehicle. So that got me thinking like, what in the world? Bro, this betrayal, it really hits even harder if you was nice to Bonnie, because I was nice to her. I was like, it's alright that this happened. You don't have to feel sad about anything you did because you thought you did what you thought was right. But at the end of the day, she really did nothing. Alright, let me calm down. I'm about to crash out over here. Now, let's talk about another betrayal. This one's from the final season. We talking about Violent. Now listen, if you don't choose Saber, she start throwing hands with you. Now this betrayal, it made me a little mad because I took time and effort to get Violent up out of there. And the first thing she do is try to hit me upside the head. So yeah, that wasn't flying with me. And I feel like this shows, when the going get tough, we know who the real ones is. Hey, this ain't no Luis comparison to Violent, but I'm just saying, one of them get their tongue cut out and they come to hug you for coming to save them. The other one, yeah, they try to punch you in the mouth for trying to save them. I'm not gonna lie, when this first happened, I was like, oh no, who is this? Like, I ain't think it was Violent. I thought someone was hiding in the cell. When I figured out it was Violent, I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to tombstone pile drive her ass through the damn ship. Cause, listen, that type of betrayal, it gave me some PTSD from Arvo. Hey, Clementine, she got betrayed a whole lot of times. We got Sam, we got Arvo, we got Bonnie, we got Mike. Like, I was like, okay, so Violent on the list now. We're gonna have to pack her up. But then, you know, I kind of calmed down after I saw how it played out. I kind of calmed down, and my beef with her, it settled down then. It settled down. So, hey, I'm just saying. But next up, let's talk about another betrayal. They really get you furious. We talking about Arvo now. His betrayal, it hits a lot harder if you're nice to Arvo because, me personally, I was nice to him the whole time. I didn't want this man to get punched in the face no more. But this man really crashed out on Clem. Listen, it wasn't enough to take all the food. take all the more vehicles. This man said, nah, I need to pack up Clem before I do. And this really had me heated. This betrayal, it kind of sums up season 2 to a T. Cause honestly, everything in season 2 is betrayal. Think about it. Rebecca opened her legs to Carver. What happened? Carver turned evil or whatever. Like, everything is just betrayal, bro. It's kind of crazy. Either it's a betrayal or somebody got packed up. Now, to be honest, when this initially happened, I stood up. I stood up and I squared up. Like, no lie, Arvo, he got me so heated that I really about to punch my TV. Because I was so nice to this guy and he do this to me. Like, I understand if he did to Kenny, I would still be mad at him, but I understand if he would have did it to Kenny, because Kenny really put them paws on his dumb ass. But me? I was trying to help you out. Well, I getting ready to jump through that damn TV screen and whoop his ass myself. Like, listen, I was a young buck when this game came out. So yeah, I went up to his TV screen. I'm pretty sure I slapped the TV screen when his face was on there, because hey, I had to get my licks in. But now, let's talk about what I think is the most impactful betrayal of all. We talking about Jane and Kenny. No matter how you look at it, Kenny entrusted AJ to Jane, and that's why Jane was left alone with AJ. And honestly, we see the impact. Kenny crashed out because he thought that Jane left AJ to die, and at this point, Kenny was feeling a whole lot of emotions, and I feel like betrayal had to be one of the emotions he was feeling. Because no matter how you look at it, she betrayed the trust that Kenny had. I know that she was trying to prove a point, but this betrayal really impacted the story a lot. It either leads to Jane dying or Kenny getting shot by Clem. Now, when I first played this, I was like, what in the world is going on? I was kind of confused. I was like, did she really pack this man AJ up? And why didn't she tell me the plan? But at the end, I decided to side with Kenny. Not because I like Kenny more than Jane, but just due to the fact that for me to stop Kenny, I had to shoot him. And Clem, she already had to shoot Lee to stop him from turning. I'm not finna make her shoot Kenny because Jane wanna be on that bullshit. But listen, if you made it this far, I got a bonus betrayal that you probably didn't even think of. You probably don't remember this. But we talking about Javier and Clem. Cause that goddamn haircut she gave Clem, that was not it. That looked disgusting. Like, bro, hey, Javier, you got some explaining to do, my boy. You need to, don't let this man be in the barber shop. I'm sorry, but that, oh, hell no. But listen, I know I missed out on some betrayals. I know honorable mentions usually mentioned at the front, but hey, we a little different here. So shout out to Joanne betraying David. I feel like this is impactful, but really, it's not toward the character. So I don't think it could be on this list, because us as a player, we don't feel it as much. David, yeah, he feels it, but yeah. But what do you think is the most impactful betrayal in The Walking Dead? And if you like the video, like, subscribe, hit the noti bell if you wanna. And I got a whole lot more Walking Dead content coming up. Hey, maybe even some Last of Us. And if you looking for some of the scary vids that were on the channel, they moved to another channel. It's called Ostillo. I'm getting it right. But with that being said, we out. It's Ostillo Reigns. Hit the subscribe and leave a like. Oh.